Welcome, Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your mid-month reading for October. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Full moon is here on the 17th. So that portal is open if you guys are interested in meditating or hypnosis or relaxing music or music to help meditate. Go ahead and check out my second channel that is in the description area of every video, right? And of course on my homepage as well. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on over here with you. This message is coming out for the month. Beautiful Three of Pentacles over here talking about some collaboration. Staying cautious and open to new ventures. Right? As you are working with others, watch it for others, bringing in new ideas, right? New news coming towards you. Ooh, having those opportunities. So definitely talking about this kind of urge to want to create. You have these new projects. People may be coming to you. You know, hey, you want to do this project with me, or would you like to come and work at my company? So watch for those things, right? So it's really about navigating through these new ideas and new potentials and new opportunities. It feels like it's going to be a pretty smooth transition, especially if you're changing jobs or anything like that, okay? And also, if it's a love situation or a friendship situation where you're dealing with other people, however it is, it does look like they want to come and work things out with you or build something with you, maybe even building up, you know, a romantic situation, right? Let's see what's going on. Ooh, we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Yeah, this is a good time for turning a pivotal point within your relationship or job or however it is. You'll know what it is, right? The more we go, we'll see what the bigger points of this situation are. Remember, this is a general reading. What doesn't resonate with you guys, throw away. It's good for someone, maybe not you, right? We have the Devil. So there could have been something very toxic or feeling like you were chained to something which is now going away. Okay, so if you felt like there was some kind of temptation to want to do something else, it feels like you're being pulled away from those temptations. You're being pulled out of those attachments. It could even be just restricting your limiting beliefs, right? Like that's not going to happen, or they're not going to come and do this. Well, that's being pulled away, okay, with some direct communication. So you could be having some direct communication coming through. Could be, wow, could be from a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. But it does look like it's going to be sparking some excitement and curiosity for sure, having all these swords, having those swords coming out with the High Priestess, knowing the truth. There could be some kind of, I don't know. Your intuition is super open, but I want to, before I even say that, I want to see why it feels like it could be on the hush hush. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to let this, I'm not going to tell people, right, because of the High Priestess. So I wouldn't say it's really a secret or it's really a hidden thing. I would say that maybe you're just kind of keeping it on the low side for now, not letting people know I'm getting this new job opportunity or I got this new deal going or this new project. And if it is a new project, maybe it is something, if you work with some kind of corporation, you have to keep it kind of hidden. You kind of keep it hush hush. You don't want to put it out into the open, right, about what's going on. So it does feel like there could be a little bit of hush hush for some of you. Even if it's a new, you know, love relationship, or I don't want so-and-so to know about my business, right? I'm going to keep it on the hush hush because it does feel like somebody may be trying to, you know, open up a can of worms with you. Hey, so what did, you know, the boss say to you? It's like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Because you may be getting a promotion. You may be getting a raise, right? But it's like, this is my business. So it doesn't feel like you really want to be open to that kind of communication while you're trying to strengthen a bond and have something new coming through. You know what I mean? It's like that will come out later. I'm keeping this to myself. Okay, so we do have the Four of Wands. Some of you could be definitely fixing a relationship. It says, it's kind of like trusting your instincts when it comes to this situation because you are at this milestone, right? You want to, express your true feelings and your sincerities and all your excitement and stuff to the person you're talking to and who you're building with, but not to the world. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, it does feel like if you're talking to a boss or something, it's kind of like if this gets out in the open, they may want to, maybe they'll pull that away from me, right? So I have to make sure that I stay in control. But whatever is going on over here, it's like this is where I'm investing, and I'm definitely using my intuition to know that this is, where it needs to be. There's also kind of this thing going on here where it's kind of like it's time to, you know, pop out with this maybe special date, special planning, appreciation, right? Getting out there. Maybe I don't want them to know that we're dating, right? Or that we fixed our relationship, however it is. Let's see what's going on. Having this conversation, there's that conversation. This conversation is definitely your Wheel of Fortune. You have the Wheel of Fortune twice. Wow. So definitely having whatever this conversation is and sitting down talking about this situation is making this long-term, right, heart-to-heart kind of conversation, really being prepared for unexpected opportunities that might require some adaptability with the temperance over here, right, and having some quick decisions that need to be made with this clear-minded, right? So things could be really quick moving. You might feel like, this is where everything's moving really quick. I need to really stay on top, right? I need to stay on top of the game right now. Okay. So you also have the rewards and recognition. So remember, Three of Pentacles is also that rewards and recognition. I'm being recognized right now, in this situation. So you're really paving the way for potential growth and that recognition. You see the growth and it's kind of like, here's my growth, here's my recognition. I'm really paving the way. I'm at my milestone. I mean, really seeing this and really like the world is my oyster right now within this situation is things are expanding for you. Okay, so yes, there's a lot of sincerity that's going on, kind of having that kind of sincerity within. I think it feels like it's more with yourself, like you're being very sincere with yourself because you feel like whoever you're dealing with, this is a sincere opportunity, right? So it's definitely going to want you to stay organized and prioritize within whatever tasks are at hand, whatever this is that's going on with you. And you want to make the most of it, right? You really want to make the most of it because it says, I may have been kind of, I've been geared up, I've been courageous, I've been persistent in what I'm doing, but I was definitely on my last stand. I really want this Ace of Wands. He is carrying the Ace of Wands, but he is clutching it like a crutch instead of actually wielding it like the wand he should be using it as, right? Over here, it's saying, here is this wand. This wand is moving from a crutch to this beautiful opportunity, right? So it's changing things around, okay? So everything is looking very beautiful for you. There's a lot of joy. You have the the Ace of Pentacles coming out saying, here's this golden opportunity that's very stable for you, right? If you're networking, which we see a lot of networking and investing, if you're networking in some kind of situation, your network is going to, really pay off at this time. Wow. There's going to be a lot of balance because you have the temperance right side up. So it's saying there is balance. There is, it's like the perfect timing, but everything's moving moderately for you, right? Because temperance is saying everything's moderate, right? So there's definitely a lot of kind of like exploration going on. So you want to be very prepared for what's coming towards you as you're really, and there he is once again holding that one wand saying, I'm not holding on to these wands anymore. I want this one because I'm prepared. I know exactly where I want to go now. So there's definitely this expansion coming. Okay, so if it's any kind of investments or savings going on with the Seven of Pentacles, maybe you're investing money, maybe you're saving money. Something of this is talking about, you know, kind of having this economic, right? Ace of, you see the ace right above it, guys. Come on. You're having some kind of economic opportunity coming towards you, stability. The Ace of Pentacles is very stable, so it could be some kind of economic stability coming on, something that's going to make you feel like you're benefiting, but you're having the financial gains that you need. Or if it's a love situation, we're finally getting back to the fresh start that we need to be at as we're on the same page. Okay? So, I mean, you know, take it how it is. For the majority of you, I want you to know that really what I'm seeing most at this situation is literally money and career. Okay? Because I do see that you could even be having a consulting financial advisor. It could be that, you know, with the Queen of Swords going this way, it's like I'm advising you to go this way. And that's what this opportunity is. Okay? So there's going to be a lot of information, a lot of decisions coming through as you are going that way. Okay, so there's some kind of sudden event. It might be some, like I said, some kind of, maybe it's you know, they have those events. I'm trying to think of what they call them right now. Anyways, they have those events that you go to, those conventions, right, to make money, to learn how to do this and that, right? I know YouTube used to have conventions there for a while in Las Vegas and certain places, right, on how to build your YouTube, you know, industry, right, your empire. I've never been there, but, you know, but it doesn't matter. The point is, you know, they have these places, you know, where you go and learn at these conventions. So you might be going to some kind of convention. And nowadays, I know they even have Zoom meetings and blackboards and stuff like that online. So it could even be just something, you know, internet-wise, not really getting together. Because I noticed even through COVID, they started doing more of those online that they've ever done before. It just like was something that was good for online since of COVID, and it's just kind of really sparked the interests of people, right? You go to these conventions to learn. So yeah, it's like I'm getting out of the failure. I'm getting out of what was no longer serving me, and I'm balancing myself back together. It could be, for some of you, you could say this is an expense out of my pocket. Either that, or you could say, ooh, for some of you, it's an expense out of your pocket, or they will pay, all expenses are paid. Ooh. Okay. It's either going to be one or the other. If you guys are networking, this is literally a crucial role, right? You really want to make the effort and connect with, you know, these influential people. It is time for you to really get out there in that field. Yeah, for some of you, yeah. It's either or. It's going to be depending on the person, because it's not a personal reading. This is definitely, you know, either they're paying for it or you're paying for it. For a lot of you, it actually looks like it's more of an expense for you more than it is. I think if you're already in I don't know, I just keep thinking if you're already in a corporation, then it's already a paid expense. Like the corporation's paying for you to go to this webinar. That's what they're called. Thank you. Paying for this webinar, paying for this convention. But if it's something that you know that you heard and that you need to do, then it's going to be an expense out of your pocket. Okay, so no matter what, this is going to increase your income. So you really want to stay vigilant over here as the Queen of Wands over here, staying very vigilant and ready to act, because she always acts, right? She's a participant of, I gotta go. I'm acting on this situation. Okay, so this is going to transform everything that's coming around. So you're definitely going to see this huge turnaround. Will it be the huge turnaround right out the gate? I wouldn't say that, but what I would say is you're planting this, because you're planting the seeds. You're planting the seeds for the turnaround to make the stability of the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you're going to have to be, there's going to be a lot of feeling like you're going to have to be very quick-witted, you know, and then, of course, your charming nature will come out, you know what I mean, right out the gate. You're always so charming. So definitely arriving to where it is you truly need, where your heart's desire is. But yeah, this is like your inner calling. You need to get where you need to be. Okay. Make sure that you are getting enough rest. Okay. And if you have any minor health issues, guys, make sure that you are not ignoring those. Okay. Because I do see that as well with the cups over here, with the judgment, making sure that you're, you're taking care of self. Okay. So pretty much through the mid-month, I see a lot of vibrant energy just moving through you, really wanting to pick up the pace, really wanting to, end this year like a showcase. I just see it. It's like you're sitting on the stand and you're like, here I am, I'm in the spotlight, really showcasing your abilities, really showcasing your love, showing who you are, showing the world what you're made of. And it's also good because it's almost like I know who I am. I just need to push that outward, right? And you being the mover and the shaker, there's nobody on this planet that moves the way that the Sag Cap moves. Okay, you guys are completely the mover and shaker because, right, of that Capricorn energy. The Capricorn is a mover and a shaker. But yet that Sag likes to move and shake though too. So you put the guys together, you are the biggest. It's like boom, there you are, right? So but watch your mind, because you are the biggest mover and shaker. Sometimes your mind is moving quicker than your legs can move. Try to keep the balance. Try to keep your mind with your body. You know what I'm saying? And don't allow yourself to get stuck inside your mind, right? Because, you're always thinking, right, of this way and that way and this way and that way. And I'm going through the pros and cons and I'm discerning and this and that and this and that. But watch the mind. I always say for a Sagittarius, for two energies to come together that are not air signs, you guys sure are thinking a lot out of the box, right? Yeah, make sure to keep the balance between the movement and the mind, right? Because you guys will pull yourself into different energies, wishy-washy, getting stuck kind of on that balancing beam in its own ways. You guys, okay? So just kind of watch that. Don't get too ahead. That's what it is. It's like you put yourself into like a whirlwind and you get ahead of yourself. And then you end up having to like kind of backtrack. So it is essential to maintain the balance within those areas, okay, guys? So incorporate the mindfulness that you definitely need, okay? Okay. And let's get an overall card. That's a beautiful reading. The next reading that I am doing is going to be what's going on in the next 2 months, wrapping up 2024, okay? So that's going to be the next one. I didn't do the Astrodice, so I need to push something else in there. And I wanted to do it I wanted to do it last month, for the last 3 months, but I didn't get time. So we're just going to see how we're going to wrap up this 2024, and we might even take a little sneak peek into 2025. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Sneak peek. Small sneak peek. I'm writing it down. Of 2025. That's kind of an interesting, kind of like pulling the veil back just a little bit for that little sneak peek. Ooh. Okay, thanks guys. Got my creativity going. You guys are always good for getting my mind going. Like, ooh, creativity. Okay, let's see. Yeah, patience and planning for the victory and the success. Yeah, that's really what it is right now. You're putting down the seeds. You're really pushing yourself to that next level. Like I said, you're preparing for the unexpected opportunities and wanting to adapt to what is coming. Like I said, it's not that you're getting the it's not saying, let's just put it this way, it's not saying that you are getting the Ace of Pentacles just yet. What it's saying is you're planting the seeds to move forward, right? For the growth, for the overall recognition. So you have to make the effort to really connect the dots. So you're kind of like in the connect the dots area. I love it. I love it because we have to start somewhere, right? And we all know that in real life, it's not like I'm going to start today and tomorrow I'm going to be, I'm going to be a millionaire. The logistics of that, the just, common sense on that is just, you guys know it. Okay. You know that that's just not real common sense. Could it happen to one? Absolutely. But we're going for an overall energy here. And the overall energy says you would be deceived. Yes, thank you. You'd be deceiving yourself. And I'd be deceiving you to say such a thing. So, no, what I am telling you is that you are planting the seeds for a crucial role within this, whatever you're doing, whether it's this love, like I said, most of you, it's this career and financial move that you're making, really paving the ways for this potentials, okay? I'm not here to be deceitful. I'm not here to put out, unicorn farting blessings and shit. Okay, I'm here to be realistic as much as possible. Yes, I believe in miracles. And for some of you, it could, even if it was a miracle, which it could be, it would still take a little bit of time. I don't expect you to go to this meeting and then come out tomorrow a millionaire because you put out one paper. I mean, if you did, bam, that must have been one hell of a paper, you guys. I mean, like, whoa, 0.01% of you. 1 out of a million, right? It's like you won the lottery. I mean, that's the cases there, right? But no, I love it because it says you're on your way to planning the success and the victory. Okay, so keeping it real. Okay, till next time. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.